I think so. I I am just waiting for my other phone to charge so I can look at all of my cute quotes on Pinterest. I did do a live like maybe 2 hours ago, but it was like I don't know. Maybe I should have gone live then, but I'm in better spirits after journaling and all that type of stuff. Meditating a little bit. I took it easy. Dang, this phone is old. It's gonna take some time to charge. But let me see. Let me play with these lights real quick. Welcome to the live. I'm just trying to find like a cute light setting. This one's interesting. How are you? How is everything? Okay, my phone is finally on. So I'm gonna start with the quotes once it loads. But yeah, I shouldn't probably even be up right now because I have work tomorrow. But that's fine. Like um just I usually just all right, finally. Finally the phone is on so I can look. Um yeah. Welcome. Hello, Delron Bryant. I'm about to get into the quotes right now. My phone just turned on and I'm heading to all my favorite quotes. How you doing? How was your holiday? All right, here we go. Whoa, what was that? Hmm. Yeah, so this is just insane. I'm just seeing a picture. Device added to your account. Oh, that's this phone. An iPhone. If you don't recognize this, okay, fine. Delron Bryant says, "It was good. How about you?" The holidays were good. I was sick for a little bit, but um, I'm happy that I got some days off. That's like the best part. Um, but yeah, pretty good. I go back to work tomorrow. Um, I go back to work tomorrow, and it's a little devastating, but you know we're gonna work through it. I did some journaling earlier. All right, let's get into these quotes now. Quotes. Wait. Okay. This one says, "When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this. You haven't. There's so many different routes to where what you want to do. Like there's not just one way to do it. There's many different ways to do it. And when whatever we want to do is not working for us in the way that we planned, we have to stay flexible in our approach, but unyielding in our goal, if that makes sense." Delron, I'm new to your channel. I'm happy you're here. So I can tell you a little bit about my channel. Mostly it is about self-investment. That's the big picture, right? When we invest in ourselves, we put ourselves in the best predicament to live the best life. So that's what my channel is really about. And then I do some skincare stuff and like outer body stuff that you know, and they say that the outside isn't as important as the inside, but the outside, your body, your shell, is literally what you're walking around in, and literally the vehicle that you need to maintain, just like a car. So you look good, you take care of yourself, whatever. But I'm also into the inner workings um where you have to pay attention to yourself. You have to be self-aware. You have to know what you want and do everything to get it. And you can't be putting up with other people's nonsense either, because that diminishes your value. We're not doing that. So yeah, my channel is really about self-investment and self-love, self everything. And the reason that my name is Empress of Everything is not because I think I'm the the hottest thing walking. I'm not conceited. I'm not cocky. I'm not none of that. The reason my channel's name is Empress of Everything is because I know that everything is literally in my control. And I'm the Empress of Everything because I know that. And I can control everything that's going on in my life. So that's why my name is Empress of Everything. So anyway, that was a long version, but welcome to the channel. I'm very happy that you're here. So pretty much it's self-care, self-love, self-investment. Mostly self-investment. I feel like self-care self-care is a good word for it, but mostly self-investment, because caring for yourself and investing in yourself can be two different things. It can be the same thing, but it's, I don't know. I have to look into how to explain that better. To be honest, excuse me. Kev, thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment. All right, so let me go to the next quote. This last one was, when you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this, you haven't. Okay, this one is also related to what I was saying before. Nothing transforms your life faster than a decision followed by consistent effort. So, nothing transforms your life faster than a decision followed by consistent effort. So, a lot of the time we know what we want, we have an idea in our head of how to get there. And when we're consistent and this plan doesn't work, we get discouraged. So, do I need glasses? I do actually. I have 20/20 vision, but I have astigmatism, which takes me a little bit like a millisecond more to focus than than the amount of time it should take me. But why would you ask if I need glasses? Am I holding the phone really close? Like, I don't understand. 810 says, wait, what you mixed with? I have Nigerian roots, and my father's Puerto Rican. So that quote was, nothing transforms your life faster than a decision followed by consistent effort. You just can't stop being consistent, for real. Delron says, I believe that you have in mind to invest in yourself. Yes, I just said that it is about self-investment, so you got it right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head. Mr. Earnhardt, round face. I know. The cheekbones, the dang. The dang Nigerian roots, my cheekbones. Thank you so much for the compliment. So the next one is, stop staring at the gap and start building the bridge. So I really like this one. This one, stop staring at the gap and start building the bridge. It's so easy to see the obstacles to see the obstacles more than we see what we have in mind. So the bridge represents the end goal. The gap represents what it's going to take to get the goal that you have. So stop staring at the gap and start building the bridge. No matter what it takes. You better find bricks if you run out of bricks, or whatever it takes to build a bridge, whatever tool or piece of equipment. You better go find it somewhere else and make sure you build the bridge, because if you don't build the bridge by the time your time on earth is done, then you're going to highly regret it. Aiden says, I got my heart crushed by a Nigerian woman once. Whoa. Crushed? I'm sorry, love. That's messed up. I mean, I've never been in Nigeria, neither has like the past couple generations. I just found out that I was half Nigerian because my mother did a DNA test through whatever the name of that company is, and I found out that I was Nigerian. But I'm sorry that happened. Heartbreak is a bitch. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just posted a short, and that also had a quote on it, and it said, it doesn't matter if I'm the prettiest shade of blue if their favorite color is green. So, I think everybody has to learn this at some point. Like, we can love a person so much, and if you're not what they're looking for, there's no way to bend their mind. Like, if their favorite color is green, you're not gonna be blue and convince them to like love you like they love green. So I'm sorry that happened. David says, Papa God, let me own a bank or two. Papa God, let me own a bank or two. You want to own a bank? What steps are you taking to own that bank? Because I don't think it's just going to be inherited. I mean, anything is possible. Anything, anything is possible. So what steps are you taking to own that bank, David? This quote says, the words you speak become the house you live in. I think we take for granted a lot. The words that come out of our mouth really shape our lives. And this quote hit the nail right on the head. It says, the words you speak become the house you live in. So if you're speaking positivity, if you're speaking abundance, if you're speaking financial success or whatever type of success, then that's going to become the house you live in. But if you're talking about all the time, oh, I'm broke, or oh, I'm not cute, or whatever negative things you could say, then it's going to remain that way, and that's going to be the house you live in. So the words you speak become the house you live in. Let me check on the chat. David said, let my boy Steve IE live. We need him. Who is that? Stevie? I don't really know. Muhammad says, hi, compliments of this season. It's nice coming to your channel this beautiful morning. Oh, it's morning for you. Thank you so much for coming. Here it is 10:40 p.m. So almost a.m. time. But thank you, Muhammad, for joining the live. I'm just going through positive quotes and uplifting myself and you guys. Well, doing my best because I start work again tomorrow and I need some upliftment because I've been real overwhelmed, man. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for the next quote now. So yeah, just want you guys to gain some insight, some inspiration from some quotes that help me out or give me a little bit of sparkle when I need it. Okay. Ooh, the beauty of imperfection. This one says, never miss a good chance to shut up. I wholeheartedly believe that there's always a great chance to just zip the lip because I'm sure we've all been in predicaments or situations or debates or argument, whatever you want to call it, where the person says something that doesn't even need a response, but you give them what they asked for. Like, no. Okay, Levy says hi. Hi, Levy. Thank you so much for coming to the live. If you're still here, Muhammad says it's 5 a.m. I'm probably gonna have to wake up around that time, so I got about 5.5 hours before I gotta get up. Yeah. Maya, out of left field, says, "Where's your kids? Do you have any?" I have no kids. I have no kids. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why why you think I have kids, but no, I don't. Isaiah, hello. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I wasn't having like the best night possible, so really do appreciate it. The Battle Zone. Greetings. Greetings back. Thank you so much for coming to the live. So I was just reading some positive quotes that help put a little bit of sparkle in my spirit when I need it. So I just wanted to share some with you. Isaiah says, "Where are you from?" I am American. American. Roots in Nigeria. So I like this one. This one says, "The cost of not locking in is spending the rest of your life clocking in." And now listen, I don't have no problem with the 9 to 5 regular job, whatever. But it's always irritated my soul to have to clock in so many hours. Like since I started working full time, I'm like, why do we have to work so much? So this one is, again, the cost of not locking in is spending the rest of your life clocking in. No, thank you. And this is who's holding it. I'm sure she is a boss. Okay? That is my goal. That's my goal. The cost of not locking in is spending the rest of your life clocking in. The battle zone, spot on. Yes. So we right here. We're seeing eye to eye. Okay? Because like I said, the 9 to 5 is helping me to pay my bills and survive and put food on my table and a roof over my head and heat in my house. So I really appreciate it, and I'm grateful to God that I have a great job, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life clocking in. No. So one more time, the cost of not locking in is spending the rest of your life clocking in. Look at this boss. Yeah, can't have that. Cannot have that. The Battle Zone 1480 says trading time for money. I was literally just talking about this. I'm like, are we products? Because like we're literally selling ourselves and selling our time, which is the most important thing in life. It just upsets me sometimes, like the way the system works. But I literally was just having this conversation like a couple of hours ago. I'm not with it. Okay. Um, so, Aiden says, "Are you single?" I decided not to share my relationship status on social media until I have a ring. Then there's gonna be no hiding it. But until I have a ring, I'm not sharing my relationship status. Okay, this one's funny, and they attached 50's face to it. Oh, it actually got 50 on there. Let me see. So before I play the video, I'm gonna read the quote. It says, "Distance is my favorite response to some weird shit." Yes, because like, why are you treating me, who cares and appreciates and loves you, weird? I'm not sticking around. Anyway, this is 50. My grandfather said, "If it ride like I don't even know what he's saying, but my grandfather said, if it ride like a snake, if it slither like a snake, it's a snake. You ain't got to get bit to realize it's a snake." You ever had a person show you so much in every single way they could possibly show you that they would care less about you? And eventually you go, let me just move away from this person. It's not good for me. That's so sad because like sometimes we be wanting to like really give people chances and stuff, but if you treating me in a way where I know I don't deserve, you about to become distant, real distant. That's probably one of my issues. Like if I have to get so distant, I'm never gonna get close to you again. Aiden says, "So I'm on the market." I'm not married. What is my ring size? I don't really know the ring size, but that was a smooth one though. That was a very smooth one. Okay, this one says, "Get into the habit of asking yourself, does this support the life I'm trying to create?" I feel like with every decision we have to ask ourselves that question.